The Basic Accounting Principle app helps university students, especially those in business, finance, or management that learn essential accounting concepts. It covers basics like the accounting equation, financial statement, and bookkeeping through simple explanation, example, and quizzes. It is designed for modern learners, where the app makes accounting easy and convenient. The objective of the Basic Accounting Principle app is to help university students, especially those who study in business, finance, or management. They will easily learn and understand fundamental accounting concepts. By providing clear explanation, practical example, and interactive tool, the app aims to make accounting more accessible, engaging, and relevant to their academic and professional success. Splash screen can be defined as a graphical screen that appears when a software application is launched, which is before the main interface or content loads. Our splash screen will display the logo, the application's name, word of salutation, email, and password button, and lastly the login button. Next, the login button is for the user who has created an account on the application, as it only requires emails and password in order to get inside the application. Meanwhile, for a new user, they are required to create an account by signing up. They need to insert their email, username, birthday date, password, re-enter the same password, and lastly, they need to tick a white box indicating that they are fully agree with the term of service and privacy policy of our application. Once the user has gone through the sign up or login page, they will enter the home page, which is the main introductory page of our application. Our apps will welcome the user and show three features that have a background picture, which are notes, video tutorials, and ebooks. At the bottom of the screen, it shows a navigation bar filled with 5 different icons. First, the home icon, where user can go back to home page after using other features in the application. Next, the book icon, where it is for notes and a folder that stores offline notes from the notes feature. The pencil icon, which an exercise page, where it contains tests and quizzes. The console icon that have various mini games, features for entertainment, and lastly, the profile icon that is specifically for personal profile of the user.
What you see on the screen is our personal profile of our application. So when our user press on the profile icon, which is on the bottom right on the screens, they are taken straight to their own personal profile page, which includes their profile and background pictures, their usernames, their followers, their bio sections, their followings, and the list of folders that are from the offline notes and folder page. So if our user wishes to go back to the home page, all they need to do is press the arrow symbol, which is on the top left on the screen. And if they want to go to the setting page, they only need to press the gear symbol, which is on the top right on the screens. Now I'm going to talk about our setting page. Our user can access to this page by pressing the gear icon symbol on the top right on the screen from the personal profile page. On this, our setting page allows our user to modify, adjust the features, options, preferences to suit their needs on our applications. Our setting page are categorized into 3 sections, which we call an application setting, a privacy and safety, and other. I'll explain each of the section one by one. First, we go to the application setting. Under this section, we include a notification where our user wishes to see any updates from the apps. That is for the notification. And then we go to the profile and account button, which allow our user to personalize their profile page. That is for the application setting. Next, we move on to the second section, which is what we call privacy and safety. Under this section, we include muted and blocked account. Two different things. Muted account is a button where when our user muted a certain user for the reason that the user must have been disturbing them within the application. Once that user has been muted, they are not allowed. They can see the account, but they cannot see the recent updates on our user profile page. Different with the block account. Block account, once our user pressed the block account on the certain user, that that blocked user cannot see the profile, our user profile page account at all. It's as if they disappears. That is for our privacy and safety section. Next, we move on to the third section, which is what we call other. Under these sections, we input a detailed information, a comprehensive detailed information of our application under the About Apps button for our user who wishes to know more about our apps. That is for About Apps. Next button we have help and support button. This button specifically for our user who in need of an assistant because they are having a certain problem within our application. On that button also they can submit a feedback form to us, informing us on a part that we need to improve for in order for our user to use our applications. That is for help and support button. Lastly, we have a logout button. Logout button is have a similar function with a delete button, but when our user presses the logout button, they can still log in their account. Their account is still there. It is for the user who just wishes to not going to use an account, not for a long time, and they still want to use it again. They can just log in. Different with the delete button. Delete button, when they press it, their whole detail of their account information will be deleted, and if they wishes to use our apps again, they need to sign up a new account. That is for the delete button. I hope you understand. A profile and account is a subset features under the application setting in the setting page. These features allow our user to personally modify their personal profile page. So, these features allows our user to modify their username, their full name, their profile and background picture, and also they can change their birthday dates. Not only that, if they somehow forgot their passwords or wishes to change the passwords, they can just press the forgot password buttons. If you, as you can see on the bottom, there is a red button which we call the delete button. This button is for the user who do not wishes to use the account for the foreseeable futures. So when they press the delete button, it will take them straight to the splash screens. A notification is also a subset features under the application setting in the setting page. Notification allows our user, give our user options on what updates that they want to see from our apps. So let's say if they want to see new notes, new videos or new games, they can just simply tick the boxes right over there, and our apps will notify them on the updates that they wishes to see. Notes is one of our main features on our apps. This features allows our user to store all the notes that they wishes to find related to the accounting courses like AC110 and AC220. So to visit this page, they need to press the notes buttons which is available on the home page below the cats. So when they press that, it will lead them to the notes page. And as you can see on the notes page, there is a search bar. So for our user to seek any subject related to the AC110 and AC220. Just a reminder, our user needs to insert the correct code of courses related to AC110 and AC220. For example, FAR110, FAR320, MAT112, MGT430. For that, the search result will show all the notes from that set codes. In order for our user to save the notes, they just need to press the save button. When that button is pressed, the notes will be available on their notes and folder page, which our user can freely read online and offline. As you can see on the bottom, our navigation bar, it includes a symbol of book. This specific symbol, when our user press on it, it will lead them to our notes and folder page. It was categorized into two sections, which is on the left is for the all, which is called all section, and on the left is called folder section. Under the all section is it features all the notes that our user has saved from the notes features. And for the folder section, under this section, our user can arrange all their notes into a separate folders to make it convenient for them to look for their notes in ease. So how can our user add notes into the folders? Just follow this simple step. First, the user needs to press the three small black dots vertical which is on the top right on the screens. And a pop-up window will show up, giving our user the option to add notes into the folder, upload notes, delete notes, and edit notes. So to add notes into the folder, they just need to press the first options. And then it will lead them into this page where they need to pick which folder that they want to put the notes into by simply pressing on the white circle. And once they have pressed that white circle, it will become blacks. And then they just need to press the move button, which is on the bottom part on the screens. Once that have been done, their notes have been fully put into the folder, and our apps will notify our user that the process has been completed to ease our user. In order for our user to create a new folder, they need to make sure that they are on the folder section at that page. So after that, they need to press the three small vertical black dots on the top right on the screen, and a pop-up will show up, giving our user the option to add, remove, edit, or arrange the folder. To create new folder, they need to press the create new folders, and it will lead them to a new page, which I will explain later. As I said previously in the last slide, once the create new folder has been pressed, it will lead you to this page specifically where our user needs to insert the title for their folders, and need to pick any color from the wheel of color below. Once these two has been done, they just need to press the save button on the bottom part on the screens, and the new folder will be fully created and will be put under the folder sections.
This is the main homepage of our app. You can see it's designed with a cute and user-friendly interface to ensure accessibility for all users. At the top is a warm welcome with our app's mascot. The homepage showcases 3 key sections: notes, video tutorials, and ebooks. Each feature is designed to meet the learning needs of our users. To explore a section, simply tap on the button corresponding to it. Here, the user has selected the ebook section. This feature allows users to access a variety of digital books, from study materials to casual reads. It caters to diverse needs. Ebooks features are where the user can search for any textbook for each course that they can find. However, these ebooks can only be accessible if the user pays for them. It is quite similar to buying the physical textbook, except you have to bring those heavy textbooks to the class every week. If the user buys directly from the application, they can just freely read it from their electronic device everywhere and whenever they want. The video tutorials is a feature where the user has access to all the videos of teaching lectures of all the diploma and degree accountancy courses. All of the videos are arranged into folders, and each was named according to the course code to make it easier for users to navigate through. There is a search bar on top of the screen. The user only needs to insert the course code that they want to look for, and the search result will display a folder of that said course code.
For the next feature of these applications is exercise. It consists of diploma and degree accountancy courses. It varied from tests, quizzes, and final exam based on the past year questions prepared by the UiTM themselves. On the top of the screen, it displays a search bar where our user can search for any test, quiz, and final exam related to any accountancy course, as long as they insert the correct course code. The student needs to answer all questions given and press the button Submit, which on the top of the screen. After the user finishes answering the test, the answer will be provided under their answer. Once they press the Save and Go Back button, the answer scheme and their answer will remain inside, and the user can take a look without needing to answer the test again. The final feature that available on these applications is mini games. The mini games page display all the mini games that are fun and easy to play with. Its purpose is for our user to take a small break without exiting the apps and get carried away. Once they are done playing the mini games, they can return to the mini games page to play other games.